When a child in a third world country enters her smartphone, she's holding a device that is 1,000,000 times cheaper and 1,000 times more powerful than the most powerful supercomputer built the decade that I was born, which wasn't that long ago. It's so trivially easy to measure certain things. How easy is it to see how many likes you got on Facebook, to count your friends, to know how many subscribers you have on email, or to just step on a scale and look down, right? That doesn't make it a smart thing to measure. So I advise some companies, and when they have their KPIs and their metrics, there's an interesting one, I think, for startups, where they'll say, we're projecting $1 million of revenue for year one, which is great, and it might be a good metric. But there's another one that I always urge them to consider, and that is $1 profit in first quarter or second quarter, which is totally unsexy, but it's an awesome measure of a startup. But she didn't go into it saying, I want to know how to play that. She just said, I want to learn piano, which to me is as vague as saying I want to do music, for me. But I knew, for example, that I wanted to go, Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. So good, so good. I've been inclined to believe there never would, but now, that's right, I wanted to bang out a bunch of pop chords while drunk people sang along. But if you know 4 chords, which are just, and you play them in that order, so it's 4 chords, 2 hand positions, watch how many pop songs you can play. I'm going to play the same thing over and over. Just a small town girl, living in a lonely world. Take me home tonight. I don't wanna let you go till you see the light. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, and she will be loved, and she will be loved. These are for your time. 私はガオでございます。私の主人は医者でございます。So I just said, my name is Mrs. Gao, and my husband is a doctor. And if I ever have to say that sentence in any language, I will have made serious life choices. Everyone raise your hands as high as you can. Okay, now raise them a little higher. What the hell just happened? That's okay. It's like we're trained in school to ask, what do I got to do? What's going to be on the test? What's the least I can do to pass? If you want to be able to speak Portuguese, is how many minutes did you speak Portuguese out loud today? Like hardcore, as perfect as you can, as much like a native speaker as you can, the material that you're very likely to use. I'm not going to say my husband is a doctor, highly unlikely in my life, but I will say, my name is Steve, I live in Detroit, I'm this many years old, this is what I do, what do you do, where do you live, how long have you been here? I already know that that's going to happen.